Hello, everyone. There's a breaking news right now. Okowa has been arrested by EFCC. Yes. Sahara reporters have this breaking anti-graft agency EFCC arrest Delta ex-governor Ifeanyi Okowa over alleged 1.3 trillion naira diversion. Okowa was arrested on Monday for the alleged diversions of the funds said to be part of the 13% derivative fund earmarked for oil-producing states. Operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) have arrested former governor of Delta State. By the way, Ifeanyi Okowa was also the running mate to Atiku Abubakar in the last election that happened, the 2023 presidential election. Okowa was arrested on Monday for the alleged diversion of the funds said to be part of the 13% derivation fund earmarked for oil-producing states. Officials say that former Delta governor and former vice presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) was taken into custody at the Port Harcourt division of the anti-graft office. The EFCC spokesman Dele Oyewale also confirmed the detention to the Gazette by telephone. Okowa was alleged to have used his office as governor to loot and acquire assets up to 1.3 trillion naira. Some of the assets included massive shares in UTM Floating Liquefied Natural Gas Company, among other investments in the oil sector. The National Bureau of Statistics had reported that the Federation Account Allocation Committee (FAAC) disbursed among the oil producing states the 13% derivation fund. So yeah, this is where the news stops. And for me, anything that has to do with fighting, corruption, I'm all in for it. If anyone has looted the country, their state, or whatever, they should feel the full wrath of the law. But at the same time, also, I hate selective justice. Why always PDP governors? Why is it that it's only PDP governors that EFCC, knows how to go after? We have Abdullahi Ganduje, the former governor of Kano State, and the one who is currently masquerading as the APC national chairman. He was caught on camera, even though that was during his first tenure. Immunity has lapsed. He was caught on camera, and reported to have collected bribe for in hundreds of thousands of dollars. Also, the Kano State government has come out to put charges against him and said their money was missing. Why is it that EFCC up till now has not done anything about Abdullahi Ganduje? Why is it that Yahaya Bello, that also has charges with EFCC, that the court has asked for him to be remanded? Why is it that EFCC has not been able to take him into custody? Why does it seem as if EFCC it's only strong, only powerful when it comes to these governors who are not in APC or who have not decamped to APC? That's not fair in any way. When we're talking about the rule of law must apply to everyone, and everyone must feel it. If you're going to fight corruption, we cannot do selective fight for corruption. There must be a holistic fight against corruption and ensuring that the monies of the people are safeguarded. I've said it before and I say it again. The South part of this country is the worst governed, with the amount of money that goes to the South, and the fact that this is a region that it's not that big, the population is not that much, the local governments are not that much. They should be on the same level with a lot of other countries out there that are doing amazingly well. If you're talking of even things like minimum wage, the minimum wage in the southern states should be at least above 200,000, to say the least. Yet this states collect so much and there's nothing to show for it. Again and again and again, the monies from these states are being looted by the people who govern them and also used recklessly in running election or in showing muscles power all over the place at the detriment of the people. But if we are a nation that say we want the right thing to be done, the process that bring in that right thing must also be right. The right thing must also be done. We cannot have selective justice. We cannot have the rule of law not applying to everybody, but only to some people. So EFCC, it is important that you show honesty in the things that you do, and it must not be the one that all you're doing is witch hunting certain people. At the end of the day, you get into court and you don't get the evidence that is needed to prosecute them. There are a lot of ex-governors, probably maybe almost all of them with the exception of one or two, that should be locked up for what they've been alleged to have done. Follow them all. Follow the due process. Don't allow someone somewhere be the one to dictate to you what you do. And don't allow it to be a witch hunt of an opposition party or someone else. And there are a lot of people, even Akpabio, that is currently the Senate president, he has the EFCC case. Why are those not being revisited? The last time he said he was sick, he needed to fly abroad to have... The sickness has gone, since clearly he's acting, he's doing very well as the he's doing very well without being health-wise, not in terms of governance-wise, but in terms of health-wise. Since we haven't heard anything about him being sick since he became the Senate president, and he doesn't have immunity. So why have you not continued the case that you have against him? Why are you keeping it? These are the things that make a lot of people not to have confidence in the EFCC. This is why a lot of people have accused the EFCC of being selective in the way that it administers its fight against corruption, its fight against the wrong, that the financial crimes that are being done. If you have to fight corruption, you must do it holistically. It doesn't matter who someone is. They should all be given the same treatment. But when you have certain people having certain treatment, that is a no-no. That's not the way that is going, it should happen. So we watch and see all of these things coming up, a trillion, to the extent now people are not, the accusation is no longer about looting billions. They've graduated to looting trillions. Monies that you cannot spend in a lifetime, your children probably won't be able to spend in their own lifetime. Is it your grandchildren? But things that can be used to develop the whole state, a whole community, being used by certain people. James Ibori, the last time, Nigerian government, EFCC tried everything. They didn't, they couldn't convince him. It was when he went to London that he got to spend time in jail. And then the Delta State people will come out and say that, oh, none of their money is missing. And when the money was repatriated, they now started laying claim to the same money that they have said is missing. Nigerian people, we are being shortchanged. Let's not allow these people continue to get away. At the same time, also, EFCC, do the needful and ensure that the rule of law affects everyone and not some people that you don't like. Thank you so much. Bye.